News Channel 9 at 6 starts right now.
Developing right now, the search for a man accused of hitting and killing a grandfather takes a major step forward. I'm Josh Rowe.
I'm Kim Chapman. This is the suspect. About 2 hours ago, Walker County investigators announced they believe he is responsible for killing Horace Cribbs.
Cribbs is seen right here on the left with his grandchildren and his father. He was doing landscaping work when deputies say he was hit by a car. Stephanie Sanastasi shows us how police were able to identify the suspect. Stephanie.
Josh and Kim, yes, investigators were able to identify Mitchell Taylor Horton as the suspect after a person called 911 and realized their car had been used in the crime. Turns out Horton had borrowed a car from a friend and never returned it. Today, investigators found that car, but never found Horton.
He can run, but you can't run forever.
That's Walker County Sheriff Steve Wilson's message to this man, Mitchell Taylor Horton. The man investigators say is responsible for hitting and killing Horace Cribbs with a car that didn't even belong to him.
I think the car was due back at a certain time and it had not been returned.
Cribbs was a father and grandfather. He got hit yesterday morning while trying to do yard work at one of his family members' homes. Yesterday, we spoke to his daughter.
He didn't deserve to just be left on the side of the road like garbage.
Investigators have now spent the last 2 days searching for this man and the car he was driving. This morning, they found this blue Hyundai Sonata about 2 miles from the place Cribbs was at. The car was hidden behind this house and covered in a tarp. The woman who lives here discovered it this morning and called police. Dennis Smith lives a few homes down and can't believe it.
A little nerve-wracking, could be, because you don't know what the circumstances like. Covered it up and then took off. There's several little foreign cars that were dark and that lived in this area. So I said it'd be something if it was one of them, and apparently it was.
A terrible tragedy for one family. That's why police want this man found.
He drove the car about 1.5 miles from the crash scene to where he parked it. He covered the car with tarps and blankets. Why else would you be? He was trying to hide a crime.
Sheriff says Horton will be facing charges of homicide by vehicle when they find him. If you know Horton or if you've seen him, you're asked to call police. Reporting live in Walker County, Stephanie Sanastasi, News Channel 9.
Stephanie, thank you. And police say Horton has a criminal history in Walker and Hamilton counties. His charges included meth possession and DUI.